It's perfect. Y'all already know where we at, man. Hit that bell up above so y'all stay notified when I drop these videos. We're in the DaShmackHouse, another day, another video. Now, Maino and Wack100, OG to OG, West Coast to East Coast, coast to coast, man. We got the OGs arguing, man. We got the OGs, man, they going in. Now, if you guys don't know, there's been a lot of back and forth going on. Recently, Maino made a video directed to Troy Ave showing a chain that I have no idea how that chain got into Maino's hand, but if you guys don't know, also taxtone and Troy Ave case of that shooting that happened that night in New York City has been closed, and they found taxtone guilty of killing Troy Ave's bodyguard. So there's been a lot of tensions, you know what I mean? From my understanding, Maino is good friends or is very cool with taxtone, you know what I mean? And Maino was actually there the night that the whole shooting went down. And from what I heard, one of Maino's girl got shot up in the face, or I don't know if it was in the face or where was it, but she survived as far as I know. But she also got shot, you know what I mean? So Maino was in the action. He was literally there when this whole thing went down. Now recently, like I said, Maino, you know, he was there. He's actually cool with taxtone. So recently, after this whole thing went down and they found taxtone guilty of all this, and he's obviously gonna be doing some time, we don't know how much yet, Maino went online and he made a video displaying a chain that he says is supposedly Troy Ave's. Now, he said the chain is fake. He said is a fake chain. Now, he doesn't explain in that video how he got that chain. Now, Wack100 says that that chain was picked up the night of the altercation, that the whole shooting went down. Supposedly, he's saying that Maino picked it up off the ground, took it with him, and had it tucked ever since. Now, I'm gonna play a little bit of this whole argument. This whole argument went down in I believe is here. I'll show you guys right now. In China Mac's page. I guess China Mac was live on IG, and him and Wack100 were going back and forth talking, because if you guys don't know, China Mac is from New York. Where is also Maino from? So, you know, obviously China Mac and Maino is cool. And I'm gonna play a little bit of this. Not gonna play as a whole 30 minutes. I'm not gonna bore y'all out with the whole 30 minutes. I'm gonna kind of play the parts where they get into the, you know what I'm saying, into the meat and potatoes of this shit. But let me play a little bit of this.
Every time, look, I don't give a fuck where it's at. We got a nigga out here named Jabalo, right? Rat. Long Beach.
Yo, Wack be sounding funny as hell, bro. Not for nothing, bro. He be sounding funny as hell.
Nigga, shout out to my insanes, all my niggas, my baby niggas, all that. He's a rat. Nigga brought to work, we ran to work. I don't give a fuck. Gun is a rat. He from wherever the fuck he from. But anytime an individual happens to be from New York, you start hearing people say this New York business. Nigga, fuck you. He's a public figure. He done did some weird shit. He done touched a kid, got caught with a transgender, and he claimed he's straight or whatever the fuck he doing. Nigga, we're gonna talk about it. This ain't at New York. We talking about that individual. What the fuck that got to do with the whole New York? If it's fuck shit, New York should be responding.
Uh-oh. Nigga, you's a bitch. Let's get to it. I don't want to do no talk.
Media? Fuck you doing a lot of wolfing.
Let's get to it.
Hey, why you had his industry when you break it down?
Let's get to it.
Did you break it down?
Let's get to it.
Did you break it down?
All the other shit.
Smile for me on the side. Smile for me. Let me see the smile right here.
Oh, shit. Oh, I see what Wack100 trying to do.
Let's get to it.
Hold up. Let's run this back.
If it's fuck shit, if it's fuck shit, New York should be responding.
There you go.
Nigga, you's a bitch. Let's get to it. I don't want to do no talking.
Maino came in hot. He said you was a bitch. I don't want to do no talking. Let's get to that. Maino came in hot.
Social media?
Talking. Let's
See the
get
social
to it.
media?
Fuck
You
you.
doing a
Fuck
lot
your
of wolf
family.
things.
Let's get
Why,
to it.
hey,
No,
why
we
you
not
didn't have
fuck,
this
nigga,
energy
fuck
when you
all that.
broke it down?
Let's get to it.
Did
Let's
you
get
break
to
it down?
Let's get to it. No,
Did you break
listen,
it
fuck all
down?
the other shit. Fuck
Smile
all
for
the
me
other
on the
shit.
side.
Fuck
Smile
all
for me.
man,
Let me
fuck
see the
all that.
smile right here. Give me the smile.
Yo, are these motherfuckers acting, bro? Are these motherfuckers acting, bro? Look, yo, not for nothing. Maino don't look too upset, man. I'm gonna run this back a little bit. Y'all look at Maino's face. I'm telling y'all right now, man. Maino, I don't know, bro. These guys are good actors, man. Remember what Wack100 said a couple weeks ago when he was about to run a play with Sharp from No Jumper, talking about they was gonna do this whole fake thing and they were planning it out. I'm starting not to believe a lot of this shit, bro.
Did you break it down?
Let's get to it. No,
Did you
Like, he doesn't look real mad, you know what I'm saying? Like,
break it
fuck all
down?
the other shit. Fuck
Smile
all the
for me
other
on the
shit.
side.
Fuck
Smile
all
for me.
man,
Let me
fuck
see the
all that.
smile right here.
look. Y'all gotta tell me here, smile a little bit right there. Maino ain't smile a little bit.
Give me the smile.
Look at him.
You bitch ass nigga, you got your drawers pulled up in your ass. You got your drawers pulled up in your ass, nigga. You broke ass nigga. You got your drawers pulled up in your ass.
Fuck your
Boy,
family.
you ain't did
Fuck
shit
you.
to the nigga
You
that
was
gave
a
you a
bitch.
fuck
You
shit.
talking about niggas
You
I
ain't
touched.
did
Shut
nothing.
the fuck up.
You got a
Shut
smile right here.
Nigga, shut up, nigga. You don't know. All right. You heard what I said, nigga.
Smile for me from the side of your face.
Yo,
You
these
put-
OGs be wildin', bro.
Now let me ask you a
Listen,
question since
you
we
ain't
got
asking me
Holly.
nothing. Let's
Tell your
get
man
to
have
it.
a conversation. Why did you keep his chain? Why did you keep his
Maino
chain?
left?
He
Maino
don't want
left?
to talk. He want to get to it. But,
leave it alone. But listen, don't say whack social media. Is that social media? Keep it real, Mac.
we are on social media. This is
There you go. That's all I'm saying. So don't just say whack you. No, nigga. You put something up on social media. Whack, critique it. I gave my opinion. I think my opinion was too close to being real. So now he's in his feelings. Ever since dude pulled them drawers up in his ass, the boxing ball, dude.
There's no proof of that. Why you keep on saying that? There's no proof of that, right?
Yes, it is.
Where? How?
I got the content. I'm going to send it. You know, if I tell you I'm going to send it to you, Mac, I'm going to send it.
But if somebody's saying
You going to run it? If
that,
I send it to you, look, Mac, you going to run it if I send it to you?
What?
The content.
What? The video? Is there a video?
Listen.
If there's a video, I'm posting it. If there's a video, I'm posting it. But if it's just him saying it, come on, bro. Anybody can say
that's
anything.
a reputable, credible dude.
Somebody can say anything.
Mac, you know that's a reputable, credible dude.
Listen, I'm not going to say he's
Mac?
not. I'm not going to say he's not.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not going to
so
say
why
he's
that
not.
nigga ain't the nigga on the streets, right?
Huh?
Oh, he on the street.
I don't know where yet.
Mac, listen. You my mans. Listen. And I know Maino your mans. You might want to ask me some of them other questions that you say you disagree with me on, because as a brother, I'm going to answer for you respectfully. You might want to get away from this, because I'm gonna start doing shit and saying shit, and it's going to put you in the situation. And I don't want to put Mac in the situation.
Listen, but I was in the state when all of that shit happened.
You
I never
wasn't there.
heard that before.
You wasn't there. You wasn't in the barbershop.
I was locked up. Listen, I was locked up when all of that shit was happening. I never heard him getting.
Let me ask you something.
When
it's mutual combat and it's
I never heard that.
And when it's a slicing, right? And they
yo.
ask you, do you want to stay here and lead a yard? And you say you want to leave, what you call that? Mac, I'm telling you, don't even answer it.
He ain't get cut in the yard, though. He ain't get cut in the yard.
Mac, listen. Mac, listen.
Maino didn't get cut in the yard,
Mac,
bro.
As a brother, Mac, listen, that's your man's. I don't want you to put you in no situation.
Listen.
Ask me the question. I heard you saying that I say shit and do shit that you disagree with, that you want to ask me. And I'm going to answer your questions. I fuck with you. So what is it? Oh, you was capping.
Just like,
Don't tell me you was capping.
Because
that cap you got on,
listen.
I love that hat you got on. That's, that's P-Funk. Don't be capping with that pea hat on your head.
I'm not capping. I just want to say some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to ask you
that
everything.
nigga, hey, don't let me tell you something. That nigga scared to go back to the pen. He ain't got enough money to fight the case to do another 10, 15, bro. I ain't tripping. I'm motherfucking rich and wealthy. I don't give a fuck. However it turned out, it turned out.
How you know how much money he got? What?
Bro, I know. What the fuck? He ain't doing it like that, bro.
How much money that man?
Foxo, shout out to Foxo, because you know
Wack100 says Maino ain't got it like that. Yo, but Wack100 talking crazy, bro. Wack100 talking like he ready to crash out. He said, I'm ready to go do 10, 15. I'm rich and wealthy. I got it. He trying to say he could pay the bills and go to jail. OGs be wildin', bro. I would have thought that these OGs retire and let the little homies handle the dirt. You know what I mean? He talk about him crashing out himself and going crazy.
We got a conference call today, Foxo. I'm gonna play with him another way. I'm gonna kill that on him too. But listen, you know, if it's on, it's on. I'm gonna play with him. I'm gonna make him real mad. Mad. I want him very mad. So mad that he can't think.
So mad he can't think.
Bro. This shit chess, not checkers. But why are you mad at me? Because I commented on your post. Them is your words. Matt, if you put your words up, right? Your words. And I just say, yo, some inconsistencies in what you saying, Mac. Is you gonna get mad?
No.
So there was supposedly this whole situation is going down because apparently Wack100 had some words over the whole chain situation. Wack100 doesn't agree with Maino holding onto the chain. He said it was like, I guess he was trying to say like that was a foul move or something. And that's what sparked this whole situation, if you guys don't know.
I mean, this is all content. You know what I mean? If we put it out there, we can't be mad at people.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't change it. I didn't make it up. I heard what Maino said.
Which I'll tell you what, I kind of agree with what Wack100 is saying, that if it's content, you can't be mad at somebody saying something about it. Like you putting out a song and somebody says it's whack. You know what I'm saying? Or if somebody gives their honest opinion about something, if it's something that's put out to the public, it shouldn't be looked at as, okay, like it's beef. You know what I mean? It's just an opinion. But let's all be honest. You guys know how Wack100 be going in on people. Wack100 be pressing people. So Wack100 also needs to understand that his words hold a little bit more weight than the average Joe out here. The average Joe out here can say whatever. You know what I mean? But when it's coming from Wack100, somebody that's usually the one that's putting pressure on people, you know what I mean? When you talk about being in the West Coast, you know what I mean? You got to tap in with Wack100. Wack100 the big homie. You know what I mean? So when he's saying something, it's going to hold some weight. And then when you saying it to somebody like Maino, that he out from New York and his name holds some type of weight out here, you know what I mean? He's basically the big homie out in the East. It's going to look some type of way. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers ain't just going to let somebody publicly say something against, you know what I mean? Like something that you got to look at it the way it's coming and from who's coming. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it's coming from Wack100 and it's being said to Maino, man. Two of the big homies, man, from the East and the West. Two of the whole G's, man. Like, come on, man. Either way it go, motherfuckers ain't gonna stay shut.
That's the thing. You already, like you said, you had issues with him already. So
no, I wasn't
like,
tripping, but I don't give a Troy Ave ain't my man, bro. He's a rat. I got no dog in this fight.
Like that doesn't. I mean, 6ix9ine is your man.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
he said 6ix9ine is your man.
Troy Ave on street shit. Now, if Troy Ave called Wack and said, "Hey, I want to do a biopic of my shit. You got a plug? I'm gonna push a button and make it happen." I'm not whatever street shit he got going on with Maino. Me and 6ix9ine don't talk about. I've never heard 6ix9ine say blood. I've never heard him talk about a gun, a knife, none of that. It's strictly business. Hey, they got this for you. Want it? Boom, I send it to the attorneys. We get it done. That's it. I don't talk street shit with rats. Now, if you want to talk about business, you got a house for sale. got a land we can go build something on, you got a right of ownership of some nigga movie rights, we could do that all day. Just.
So Wack100 says that if you're a snitch, he won't fuck with you on no street shit. He won't talk no street shit with you. But if you want to talk some business and you still a snitch, he'll fuck with you. I don't know, man. Like, this is why, I don't know. I guess that's just the way it is. Who sets the rules? I have no idea. But I guess this is the streets, right? You know what I mean? Y'all tell me, the gangsters down below. Comment down below, man. Is this the politics in the streets? Like, you could be cool with a snitch as long as you don't do street shit with a snitch? I don't know. So you do business. You could do business with a snitch, but you can't do street shit with a snitch. But you still associating yourself with a snitch, nah? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Y'all tell me, because it doesn't matter to me, man. I'm a civilian, bro. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter to me. But I'm asking the gangsters, you know what I mean? Like, how does it work, man? Can you be, if it's a snitch, it's a snitch. I thought you can't be cool with a snitch. You can't even bring a snitch around the, you know what I mean? Around the way. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know, bro. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. Am I tweaking or it's just the way it is? Y'all let me know.
How I move. I don't cut off my business for street shit. That don't happen with me because I get no money in the streets.
All right, so you're not a street motherfucker.
One dime in the streets.
Okay.
You can't bring me paper bag full of money. I'm not gonna take it.
So then, if you don't get money from the streets, that means that you're not actively in the streets. So why are you worried about a snitch or not a snitch? Or why are you worried about street shit? I don't know, man. I don't get. I be confused sometimes. I don't know, man. I don't know. But then again, to me, is I understand. It's content. That's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? Wack100, he says it himself. Wack100 is a content creator. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna think you lining me up. I'm gonna tell you, send me a wire, go get your cashier's check. I don't fuck with that. Period. So the streets can't tell me how to make my money. Now, I'm not straddling the tracks. I'm not got this moving over here in the hood and doing this over there with them. No, I don't do that. What I got going on the 50th floor has nothing to do with the parks, the garages, and the projects on the block. Real talk.
So how you feel about New York, bro?
I love New York. The only place like it. Only place we got like it in the United States of America. So
China Mac trying to check the New York City temperature with Wack100.
You think I'm gonna spend $3 million? Would you spend $3 million, Mac, on a home in a place you don't like?
So listen, my bro Zip with the drip. I was speaking to him the other day. My bro Zip. I was locked up with him, right? Oh, so he said that he don't fuck with you because he feel like you got disdain towards New York City. I was like, I don't think so, because
Mac, if that was me, you wouldn't fuck with me, bro.
So I was like, he said that you come from the death row shit and you've been having disdain towards New York City since then.
What death row got to do with New York? That wasn't even a New York thing. That was death row and Puffy. That was a fucking Puffy happened to be from New York. That wasn't a New York thing. The fuck you be? Snoop the one told Suge to go get Pac. That wasn't no New York shit. The media wanted to make it that. That was Bad Boy, Death Row. That was a label shit. And guess what? All that was by design. Both those men had enough money to get each other knocked off anytime they.
I do gotta say one thing though. I'm gonna pause it right here. When Wack100 says that it wasn't a New York thing, Wack100, I gotta be honest with you, you are totally wrong, bro. It was a New York thing. And it was a California thing. You know what I mean? Like, it just was. You guys remember that all the back and forth there was from East Coast to West Coast, and, you know, when Pac came to New York, he got shot, you know what I mean? Like, it was a lot of back and forth going, and a lot of territorial things going from the East Coast to the West Coast, bro. Let's be honest. It was a lot more. It was more than just, like, he's trying to say it was just P. Diddy. It was more than P. Diddy, bro. It was more than that. It was more than that. It was more people behind the scenes and behind all these people that were real gangsters that were from each side, and they were picking sides, bro. You know, you had the East Coast versus the West Coast. That was a crazy ass beef. That shit was more than just Diddy and, you know what I mean? Like, it died down, but it was more when, you know, when Biggie passed away, Biggie got shot up. After that, I feel like the beef died down. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Two of the legends that basically were the ones beefing with music got killed. So at that point, you know what I mean? What else is there to fight about? They're both dead. But it was definitely East Coast versus West Coast, man. That's really what it was, man.
They wanted to. Back then, wasn't no social media. Shit was built on beef. Hits was built on beef. Labels was built on beef. Mac, am I right or wrong? Right?
Yeah.
So you fucking think, you fucking think that if Suge or Puffy really wanted to do that, they couldn't have did that. They needed each other. Now, I don't think Puffy really wanted to play the game because he had other shit going on. But on Suge line, nigga, when Pac got killed, he went and signed a nigga named Realist to look just like Pac, to keep the diss going on, not to go have a beef with New York. So, no, I don't come from that era. I was in the penitentiary, J49170. That's a 1993-94 penitentiary number. I didn't come on until 99, homie. So you need to correct your.
All right, so that's the video. I played the last couple of minutes. That's the whole Wack100 scandal that's going on right now. With Maino, I don't know where this is gonna end up at. I don't think these OGs are really gonna throw hands. I don't really think it's gonna go that far. They'll probably end up smashing this, man, sooner or later. You know what I mean? Like, Maino is, like I told you guys, the big homie out here in New York City, man. And Wack100 is the big homie out in LA. You know what I mean? Let's keep it all the way 100. So, pretty sure there's going to be people in between that are going to squash this. At the end of the day, Maino and Wack100 are not 20, 30 years old, bro. They're OGs, man. I think Maino's turning 50. You know, Wack100 is probably in his 50s. These OGs out here, man, they ain't got time to go to jail, man. They out here getting money, man, at the end of the day. So I'm pretty sure, hopefully, they'll squash this. If anything else comes up, I'll let you guys know. Make another video for you guys, but y'all already know. Hit that bell up above so y'all stay notified when I drop these videos, man.
Wow! It's the
Check you guys out
DaShmackHouse.
on the next one. Peace.